Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel code2cash.in. In this video, we'll have a look at how we can achieve volume tier based pricing in Salesforce CPQ using discount schedules. So let's say we have business requirement. We are selling VoIP phones, that is voice over internet protocol phones, and to charge the customers we are having tier based pricing. For an example, if customer is going for 1 to 50 quantities, we are going to charge $25 for each quantity. If customer is going for 51 to 100 quantities, we are going to charge $22 for each quantity. And if customer is going for 101 plus quantities, we are going to charge $20 for each quantity. So let's say if customer is going for 105 quantities, right? So that comes under this third tier, that is 101 plus quantities, and at that time we are charging $20 for each quantity. So for 105 quantity, the total charge would be 105 into 20, that comes to 2100. So here if we try to imagine, if customer is going for 51 to 100 quantities, we are giving $3 of discount than what we are charging for 1 to 50 quantities. And if customer is going for 101 plus quantities, we are giving $5 of discount that what we are charging for 1 to 50 quantities. So this can be achieved in Salesforce CPQ using discount schedules. So let's see how. So this is the Salesforce CPQ org we are having, and this is the product we are having, that is VoIP phone 101. And there we have set the pricing method as list. And if we see the price book, there we are having the price book entry for standard price book, that is $25. Now to have this tier based pricing or tier based discount, we are having the discount schedule, that is for VoIP phone 101 that we've defined. So let's go to this discount schedule we are having. So this is the discount schedule we are having, and if we see, we are having the type as range. We are having two types, one is range, another one is slab. We'll talk about them in detail in upcoming videos, but let's now focus on range type. Here the aggregation type, aggregation scope is quote. So we are going to apply this tier based discount over a quote and not over a quote line. And for the quote line, we are going to take quantity field for the calculation of tier based discounts. If we scroll down, we are having discount tiers, that is 3 discount tiers that we have defined up to 50 quantities. We are having then 51 to 100 quantities and 101 to 150 quantities. So we can edit these discount tiers by clicking on this edit tiers button. So once we click on edit tiers button, we'll be having this page, right, where we have defined the discounts. So here if we see up to 50 quantities, that comes to lower bound 1 and upper bound 51. So 51 won't be considered, and at that time we are giving $0 of discount. Then the next tier is 51 to 100, where my lower bound would be the upper bound of the previous tier, that is 51, and 51 to 101, right? As we are going for 100 quantities, the 101 won't be considered. So at that time we are giving $3 of discount. And if customer is going for 101 plus quantities, this is 101 plus quantities, at that time we are having the lower bound of 101 and we don't have any upper bound, and at that time we are giving discount of $5. So let's see how this works in practice. So here is the quote we are having, and if we see, we have added the VoIP phone, that is 101. Okay, we can add this particular product by clicking on add products, and by clicking on that particular button, we've added VoIP phone 101. So here if we try to change the quantity to 105, that comes under third tier, where we are giving $5 of discount and our list price is 25. So the net unit price would be 20 and the total price would be 20 into 105, that comes to 2100. If we try to change the quantity to, let's say, 52, right, at that time we would be having 52 into 22, right, because for 52 we are giving $3 of discount. Now this discount schedule can also be seen from hovering over this dollar icon. So we will be able to see, okay, what kind of discount schedules we are having. So if we see up to 50 quantities, we are having $0 of discount. 51 to 100 quantities, we are having $3 of discount. So let's try to change the quantity to 50 and 51. right? Let's change the quantity to 50. So here if we see, we are having the $25 net unit price, and if we change the quantity to 51, we would be having $22 net unit price. So this is how discount schedule works in Salesforce CPQ. Again, this particular requirement can be achieved using price rules and lookup queries in Salesforce CPQ. Thank you.